So, Angie, tell us about your play area.
Love to. So these are Cleo's puppies. They are 6 weeks old today. I'm holding Miss Holly. She has been adopted. And this week they got a larger space. So I believe it's 8 by 8, where prior it was 4 by 8. It was rectangular. So they're doing really, really well. 3P pad spot. You can see a little bit of messes on there. Doing very great. We added some mobility items. So they got some of these towers, these triangles. It kind of creates obstacles for them, which is wonderful. And it also helps me hold down the individual pee pads because I can't get them in this mass size. It wouldn't fit in my washer. So it kind of helps them from wanting to chew. They have some electronic items still. Today we introduced a little wobble board. Yesterday they got their little donut beds and they love them. They've been sleeping in that area. So if you kind of see, we have sleep area, potty area, but I have one over here just so that they can be successable, and then play area. And then they eat up in the corner, and their water's back here. They got a new water bowl yesterday too. Didn't you, Holly? You sure did. Tomorrow they have their vet check, so the vet will be here in the morning bright and early. They'll all get microchipped, and hopefully everyone will have a clean bill of health. Right, babies? Right? Yeah. We're hoping to get them outside this week if the weather cooperates, so we can get these little paws in grass.
So that would be their first time outside.
First time outside. It's hard with winter litters because I want the weather to be appropriate for them. I want the experience, so we try to get out once or twice while they're here, but I also want to make sure that they're safe and that the weather won't put anybody's immune system compromised at all. Right, Winston? You went down, Holly? He doesn't get down. Oh, they also got bones today. So these little things laying around, they got hard bones to chew. These are dream bones. They look like something else, but it's really a bone just laying around in here. Yeah, you've got all kinds of things to keep you active, don't you? Hi, Matt.
So what all do you teach them during week 6? Is it just more mobility stuff or anything else?
So at week 6, that's a good question. They're still getting a lot of new introductions, or try to give them new introductions. I try to every day, something new. So today, yesterday was the donut beds. Today, these big triangles came in. Before they had just lower ones. And tomorrow they'll get, I think it fell down, but it's a musical pad with animals, where they step on it and it makes some sound for them. And I started working with them on sitting. So my goal is by 7 weeks, when I approach their pen, everyone will sit. So instead of sitting, it's called manding. Just meaning when they see a human, they sit first for attention and not. Sometimes I have to use the word sit, but I prefer not to. And they started taking treats by hand, so they know what's coming when I come in here. Don't you? This is Winston. He is adopted as well. We only have one puppy available in the litter. Come here, buddy. Mr. Quinn. This one. Yes, this one. He's a good one, aren't you? He's gentle and he's calm. He seems active, but in general, he's a calm puppy. I know. He's very lovable. Pretty pliable, aren't you? I know. This is the time you want to play. You want to say hi? Can you say hi? Good color, good coat to him. The other thing we do, I guess I could go over this. Every day they're touched 10 different ways. So we rub their ears. I start this at week 3. And it gets more intense with a little more pulling. Down the head, touch the nose, open the mouth. So this is for the vet. Also if you have to give medicine. Reverse pet up the back. Roll the tail and tug. Yeah, you thought I was going to yank on your tail. Down each foot. And you see I squish on the paws. This is all to get them ready for grooming and for families. Does it feel good? Look at his eyes. And then I tap on the toenails. And that's what we do twice a day. All the way up to 8 weeks. And then I send it home in my handbook for my family so they can continue it.
What all do you feed them right now? So are they just getting regular kibble, or what all are they getting?
They are. They have, I feed TLC pet food, puppy food. Actually, a puppy and whole life for the mothers. But they've been on dry food the last 2 days. This morning I soaked it a little bit. Some days I soak a little bit and then give them dry. The food is so fresh that when it gets wet, it almost becomes like cement, kind of. So puppies will absorb food better when it is moistened. And so I like to do a combination. So I kind of, through 6 to 7 weeks, I'll do some wet, some dry. By 7 weeks, everything's dry. And then they have in their little baby beds at nighttime, they have little metal, hey, be friendly. Did you not want him on your board? They have a little metal container full of dry food, so they eat that all night long. My puppies are free fed. There's always food in front of them while they're here. The only thing a dog will ever guard is their food. So when you have this many and you have a few that might be establishing a pack leadership position, food has got to be plentiful. So they always have food in their bowls. They've been nibbling lunchtime, you can see. And then once they go home, families put them on their schedules and they do really, really well. Yeah, hi Winston. Looks like somebody's gonna crash. I took off their collars, so I can't tell them quite as. There's a couple of them that have similar face markings. So I should put a collar back on them.
One's chewing on her foot.
I think that's Leela. I think. This is Posey. That might be Rocco. Who's over here? Who's here? Come here. Who's chewing on my foot? Oh, my stars. I guess I put my hair up. Are you gonna eat my hair? Are you gonna eat my hair?
Oh, that's definitely Winston.
This is Winston. Yep. This is Winston. Right. I know. He's such a lover boy. Your lips are dry. You should get some water. You need a drink? Oh, look, they're quiet. I love this time of the day. I love mornings when they're super active. And then I love when they find their comfy spot. There's always one that sleeps on this little orange block. I'll have to watch and see if it's the same one.
Oh, time for naps.
Time for naps. Hey, you're chewing on my vest. You're chewing on my
Anything
shoes.
else you want to say before we sign off?
I don't think so. Just we have one puppy left, Mr. Quinn. So if anyone's interested, we'd be happy to have him home right at Valentine's Day, right? Perfect timing. You have a loved one you want to bless. He's a good one. I can't find him at the moment. Nope, he must be on the pile over there. That's all for this week. They're going to grow a little bit more in a week. Yeah, they're going to learn some new things. So maybe by next week I can have them sitting. How would that be? And we can show off. Could we show off, Holly? Could we? Yeah, could we show off? That's all. Thank you, everyone.